Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Push Square, and I wanted to make a quick video today talking about the different difficulty settings that you can select in Resident Evil 7 on launch day. Now, there are 3 different tiers available from the off, and they are Easy, Normal and Madhouse, but there is a catch in that if you didn't pre-order, then you won't have access to Madhouse out of the box. You're going to have to be either easy or normal to get access to that, and that's frustrating because Madhouse is the hardcore survival horror mode that many people will probably be looking for. But I'm just going to go through each mode one by one and tell you what you can kind of expect from each one, and hopefully help you to make up your mind about which one you're going to choose. So Easy has lots of regular checkpoints as you'd expect, and you can also save at cassette recorders at any time. The enemies do the least amount of damage on Easy, they move slowly, and the AI is quite simple. They'll have a harder time spotting you, and they won't chase you as well as they do on the more difficult settings. You also have quite high regenerating health, which means you don't get all of your health back, but you get quite a lot of it back, and quite quickly as well. So that's easy mode, obviously the most straightforward experience you can get out of Resident Evil 7. And normally is actually quite similar, but it just ups the difficulty in a few areas. You still have checkpoints, but they're less frequent. You can still save at cassette recorders at any time, and there's no limit to that. But the enemies do a bit more damage, they move a bit faster, the AI is a bit more competent, and you get less health back and more slowly than on Easy. So normal is like the same kind of settings as Easy, but just a little bit more difficult. It's Madhouse that really changes up the game. So there are very few checkpoints in Madhouse, and you need to have a cassette tape in order to save at a cassette recorder, so it limits the amount of times that you can actually save in the game. Moreover, the enemies do a ton more damage to you, and they're also tougher, so they're harder to put down, and they move a lot faster, and you're going to see some new kind of movement types from some familiar foes in Madhouse difficulty, which is going to actually take you by surprise. There's very little regenerating health, and the AI is much smarter and much more aggressive, but there are some other big changes in Madhouse mode. For starters, there are actually 33 antique coins that you can collect in Madhouse mode when there's only 18 in Easy and Normal, and this plays into the bird cages that you find in some areas of the game, some safe rooms, where you can actually spend antique coins on new items and getting new weapons and upgrading your abilities. So there are actually more of those in Madhouse difficulty, and there are more coins to find. So it really encourages you to search in much more dangerous places in order to get those upgrades that you need. The item locations are also remixed slightly, and so are the spawn locations of some enemies. So if you've already played through the game on Easy or Normal, you're getting a slightly different experience on Madhouse difficulty, which encourages replayability, of course. So those are the main differences. Obviously, Madhouse is by far the most difficult by limiting the number of times you can save, by reducing the number of checkpoints. You need to really understand the game and be competent at it if you're gonna get through Madhouse difficulty. Easy and Normal are much the same kind of experience, but obviously they differ in how much damage their enemies do and how competent their AI is. So let me know in the comments section below which setting you're going to pick, and thank you so much for watching. I hope that helped you.